Hi everyone, and welcome to your mermaid energy reading for the month of August. These are going to be energies and coming in from the mermaids, your spirit guides. We have 3 piles to choose from, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, or you can choose by the card, determination, opportunity, or direction. Okay, so pile 1, determination, pile 2, opportunity, pile 3, direction. I will see you in your pile. Hi to those of you who chose pile 1 or the determination card. This is going to be your mermaid energy and messages reading for the month of October. 1 card may give you the message you need to hear, 2 cards, 4 cards, or all of them. It's however it resonates with you. Just don't try to make it fit. That's what I'm gonna say. So we have Astro dice in this one. I actually rolled the Astro dice for pile 1 and got the 11th house. So I'm just going to set that over here. Maybe if I can get it to stay. There we go. 11th house. And we have Tarot and Oracle, live Tarot and Oracle at the end. Overall energy. So let's get started. Overall energy card is, oh, how cute. Dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. Okay, so it could be all of those things for you. It could be one of those things for you. Let's see what the other cards have. We have concomancy. I've never heard or said that word. I believe it's concomancy. Seashell divination, wisdom of shells. And I've never heard of that. I guess it would be somewhat similar to crystals, right? Interesting. Maybe some of you already do that. I don't know. And with it is the three of wands. Okay, 3 of wands. Okay, then we have the bottlenose dolphin. Safe shores of emotional and physical security are yours. And the devil. Okay. And then we have the mermaid's glove. Lose not a tide and waste no time. With the 9 of cups. Well, I can see why you don't want to waste any time. And last we have gentleness with the 9 of pentacles. Okay, so this looks positive. I do think it does. Okay, so let's get started. We're talking 11th house here, so let me just pull that out. 11th house, we're talking about your friends, your social circles, any support systems that you have, right? Whether that is a social circle or a friend group. It's the collective as a whole. It can be your networks and alliances. It can be humanitarianism, and it can be technology. It can be any of those things. And like I said, these cards can all go together, or there may be 1 or 2 sets that are the message for you today, pile 1. But we're talking about determination, and I'm going to read that at the end. When I look over at this card, of the 3 things, what pops out to me is find out what you truly desire. And maybe a way for you to do that is, you know, how we use crystals as a divination tool. We use cards. They're saying use seashells, right? With the 3 of wands, what I want to say, it's almost like here with find out what you truly desire, 11th house. I feel like it's you need to step outside of your comfort zone, or you need to step outside of the box. That's one of the things about the 11th house, pile 1. It is you know, being a bit of a rebel, you know, fighting for what it is that you believe in, what is best for you and for the collective as a whole. So you want to step outside of the box. So I really feel like this is just an example of something you could do, because maybe that really resonates with you, or you've never heard of it before either, and you're like me going, but I'd really like to try that. You know, I work with crystals, I work with cards. Why not work with the sea, especially if you live close where you can actually go out and walk on the beach and find shells, and then sit and meditate or just sit quietly with them for wisdom. for messages, insight to come in. I like that. Okay, let's go here to the bottlenose where it said, safe shores of emotional and physical security are yours with the devil. With these two cards, what I want to say, clearly not a safe shore if she's being trapped, okay, in a cage. All right. But what I want to say about that, which I find is so interesting, is it's not locked. But that's very scary for her. And maybe there's something going on in your life right now, pile one, where you don't feel emotionally or physically safe. Okay? You feel like you're being trapped in a cage. But the message here is that cage is unlocked. It is going to be your willpower, your desire, your strength, your courage to unlock that and step out and know that there is somewhere safe for you to be, okay? I guess determination too. I just looked over at the determination card. If you're determined, you can reach down there and unhook that lock because you don't need a key. In other words, it isn't going to take something special to get you out of this state. Right? Again, it's like being held within a box, being confined within a certain space. In this lifetime, with the 11 here, with the 11th house, you're meant to dance on the rainbow. You're not meant to be small. You're not meant to be quiet even. You're not meant to color inside the lines or to stay within the box. The mermaid's glove, lose not a tide and waste no time. And I loved when I saw the 9 of Cups come out with that. I'm like, well, there's the message. Your wishes can come true. So what it is that you want for your life, your family, however it resonates for you, it is possible. But not if you're not willing to come out of the box. Okay? Not if you're not willing to come out of the box and start right now on manifesting, planting the seeds for those wishes to grow and then come true. Oh, I love this message. This is very nice. I love it when the cards come out. And here we have gentleness and the 9 of Pentacles. Well, that is success. And solitary success too. So that's very interesting. In all of, okay, except for the dolphin card here, it's very singular, isn't it? You know, there's not 2 people in a card or two mer people. It's just one. And so this is about you finding that success for yourself. Expressing happiness, finding out what you truly desire. But while you're doing this, because this is devil energy, right? Where you feel like you're trapped and you're really not. It's a choice. Sometimes it's addictions or just the things that aren't good for you that keep you trapped, right? They're saying, just be gentle with yourself, but don't waste a tide, start working on it right away. Because there is wish fulfillment and success, like personal, individual success for you. And maybe try working with the shells. I mean, I just find that so interesting, right? Let's get more tarot here. See if there's any other further clarification, confirmation, or anything else that, you know, like I said, clarifies or confirms what's on the table or anything else they want you to know. Yeah, they want you to break free from whatever it is that's holding you back. I don't know how I've just been glossing over that line. But yeah, break free here break free out of the cage. You can. 6 of Swords. It's just going along with the message. It's like, there you are. You're going from, we can say, from the rocky shores that feel unsafe to the safe shore for you, okay? You have to put the work in. You need to get yourself out of the cage. You need to treat yourself with gentleness, and you need to start right away. The star, you're meant to shine. That's what I said. You're meant to be heard, to be seen, to, you know, you're meant to shine. You're meant to dance again on the rainbow. And if you take that and you go, well, nobody dances on rainbows. But yeah, guess what? If you did, people would definitely see you, right? It's that kind of thing. So let's get a third card. The Magician. I love it. And with the star too, I also just want to say, it can be inspired action. So again, they want you to take action. So take action. And the Magician, look, I'm going with just plain simple. You have the power within to create this for yourself. Okay? Because only you can bring yourself out of this cage and move from where you're feeling unsafe to where it is safe for you to step out of the box, to color outside the lines. You have everything to do that. So they just want to give you that message. Let's get one more card, little mermaid card here, okay? They're called Sea Melody. I love them. And then we have one other card too to get. Self-care, gentleness. Drowning doesn't always require water. She's on shore, right? She's on shore. I love how that has come in. Okay, let's get the other oracle card here. Yeah. Bliss. May you feel deeply and transcend. Oh, beautiful. That's a really beautiful card. That's what they want for you. They want for you to be happy, right? Is there anything happier than this card right here? No. Now let's read this one, Determination. Don't be afraid of the rising tide. It will soon recede. Talking of the tides here, right? Don't waste a single tide. And be determined. Everything is hard work. Very few things come super easy, pile one, and we all know that. But if you put the work in, look, you've got the mer people, you have God, source, universe behind you, you have your higher self. Everyone is cheering for you to succeed. Okay, but they also know that we are humans here on earth and can sometimes face difficulties. But they're here to say, we've got your back. Call on us for energy. Call on us to help you. Okay? And I just want to say again, with this gentleness and self-care, I feel like this is kind of these two cards here, it kind of feels like it's a heavy place for you. So just take your time. Now, if you like this, pile one, please, by all means, to help my algorithms out here. You may have heard my other videos, my PSA about my videos not being pushed out to non-subscribers, that is. And, or if they are, it's very, very, very slowly. It certainly isn't like it was. So interaction will help. So let's go with, if you like it, please hit the like button, the thumbs up. If you want to leave a message, by all means do. If you want to share this, please do. I would appreciate it. But I do want to say thank you for being here and supporting my channel and spending time with me in this reading. I will see you in the next one. Hi to those of you who chose pile 2 or this opportunity card. This is going to be your mermaid energy and messages reading for the month of October. Welcome. We are going to be doing live tarot and oracle at the end, but I have oracle and tarot here with an overall energy. And I rolled an astro dice and got the 7th house. So this is going to be things surrounding the 7th house for you. I'm just going to read this card at the end, opportunity, okay? And there we go. I think you can see that somewhat. But let's get right into overall energy. Also, before I start, It could be one card, two cards, all of them that you may find your message in today. So take what resonates, definitely leave what does not. Do not try to make it fit. Overall energy, breakthrough to new dimensions. So it could be any of these following things. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. A new endeavor is on the horizon, and we have the 7th house. It almost sounds right now like it's going to be a partnership of some sort, and possibly to do with job, career, business, whatever it may be. But it can also be in your personal life, because the 7th house is people like your significant other, right? Your family, your friends, your colleagues, partners in business. It could even be clients or customers. So I'm feeling, because it's 7th, it's like a new endeavor is on the horizon, or some new energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. First card out is Farewell to the Moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. I feel like this message has kind of come up in one of my readings maybe last weekend with the King of Swords, because I was talking about the moon cycles, manifesting, releasing, and letting go. Then we have the Water Leaper, the frog here. You will rise by taking steps and overlapping nothing. Okay, whoops. With justice. And then we have, the merbaby. The skill of being in harmony increases your effectiveness. Well, that certainly ties in with the 7th house, harmony, right? Peace, harmony, justice. And we had the Justice card come out too. And with that goes the 7 of Wands. Okay, I can see how that is talking about harmony. And then we have healing and the Page of Wands. Okay, I feel here, pile 2, there could be multiple messages. And the reason I say that is because for some of you, I feel it could definitely be a personal relationship, or maybe a personal relationship that you need to have healing from because it has ended, or because it's ended. But I feel like the reason it's ended is because there is a new breakthrough. There's a new relationship on the horizon. That's one message. Again, we have breakthrough, and with Farewell to the Moon, appreciate and enjoy the lunar cycles. I actually do videos for every new moon and every full moon. The new moon videos, I give you the house where you need to concentrate on for your new moon manifestations, planting the seeds, putting your wishes out there, what it is that is good for your life that you want to bring in. And then on the full moon, I do a video letting you know what area of your life to concentrate on for releasing and letting go, to make room. So I want to say with this here, they're saying, you need to do both. Well, farewell. So this is releasing and letting go, right? And King of Swords, you need to be clear about it. You need to, I'm going to say, be truthful with yourself. I think you also need to really tap into the intellectual side of yourself. I think that, my belly is growling, but I think you really need to be clear mind, clear thinking here for what it is that you want to let go of. And then in turn, because a new breakthrough is coming through, you want to start manifesting what it is that you want to bring in. Okay, pile 2. So there's some messages. I feel like these might be little individuals. The Water Leaper, I feel, ties back to this new endeavor, this new, like I said, it could be a new partnership, it could be a new job, but dealing with maybe the people that you work with, maybe your boss, whatever it is, right? Colleagues, or a new position, something like that. And maybe you're taking it to find balance in your life, okay? But it says, you will rise by taking steps and overlapping nothing, which means you're not going to repeat your past here. When this new endeavor, when this breakthrough happens, you are leaping from rock to rock. You're not going to even, I want to say, the only time you're going to be touching two rocks would be to balance yourself to get on that new one. All right. But you're not thinking about the rock that you've just been on. You're going forward. You're going to be repeating nothing. This is new. We learn things, and we have lessons and we learn things, and the whole goal is to take those lessons that we've learned and apply them to our lives, which means we shouldn't have to be taking steps backwards. We should only be leaping forwards, right? When we do that, we will find the balance. Yeah, I love that message. And here with the Merbaby, the skill of being in harmony increases your effectiveness. So again, being in harmony, being in balance, having fairness with whatever this is. And if it is a personal relationship, you can see how that would all apply as well. For some of you, I said it's healing from a relationship that needs to end so that a new one can begin. But this is where you take those lessons from the old relationship and you apply them. Or here, you're taking the lesson of always having to defend yourself, having to stick up for yourself, right? And knowing that that isn't the type of relationship and that's any type, that's with your family or anything. That's not the type of relationship you want to be in with anyone, where they're always just jabbing and picking at you. No, you want to have harmony, because that is where you are going to shine and be the best in your life, or as it says here, have the most effect. So you can see how there's different messages. You apply it to the relationships in your life, okay, for how it fits for you. Do you need to heal? Are you looking for something new to come in? Has something new just come in for you, say in a relationship, and you're gonna not repeat those past lessons? Is something new coming in an endeavor for work, relationship, whatever, and you need to release and let go and then plant the new seeds, but really have your wits about you while doing it? Those are the main messages I want to say, pile 2. Let's get some more tarot. See if there's any confirmation, clarification, or additional guidance here from the mermaids and their friends. 7 of Pentacles. Planting new seeds. That is you planting the new seeds and waiting for them to come to fruition, right? It's like planting your garden and waiting for the vegetables to grow, and then you harvest them. Look, she's pregnant. They're waiting for the baby to come in. The seed has been planted, literally. So, that's just confirmation. And we're talking about that, and look how it come up right there. The sun. Wow. Whatever this new endeavor beginning is for you, it's what you need. It is the best for you. The sun is shining down on you, which means it's like you're being blessed. You're being blessed. Whatever it is you're releasing and letting go to move forward here in whatever way, you are going to be blessed. And the Chariot. Wow. Get moving. With the Chariot, I want to say a few things. With the Chariot, I do believe it's Cancer energy. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, it is it's Cancer energy. So I want to say whatever this new beginning is, it's going to, in relationships, it represents the 4th house, which is home and family, okay? So take that if it resonates for you. For others, if it's, say, in business or work or job, career, whatever, this is, there's no time like the present to start planting the seeds and moving forward. Wow, I love that. Let's get one more Melody of the Sea, or Sea Melody cards here. We'll read this one at the end. Well, already just the fact that it's opportunity and look at what we're talking about here is so interesting. Turbulence. The mind is murky in rough waters. We said you need to be clear. You need to have clear thinking, because if you are, see the balance here? I want to say that the murky water could be when you're stepping back, when you're going back, and you don't want to repeat the lesson again. Learn it the first time. I know it's easier said than done. Look, we all repeat them sometimes, but this is for whatever specific thing this is for you right now. They're really saying, stay away from the turbulence, because that takes away your clarity, okay? And we need you clear. We need you mentally focused here. So, one last card. Pile 2, I like this message for you from the mermaids. Wild. May you express all that you are. And maybe for some of you that the relationship that you were in the past, maybe you weren't able to express yourself. Or this can also be confirmation of this is time for you to break through to new dimensions and express yourself, okay? I love it. And the last one here, opportunity. You will prove yourself and discover if you leave the rough seas. Oh, sorry, that did not, it's my glasses. You will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. Okay. But keep your wits about you, because we talked about turbulence and rough water here. I think it's in a different context. I feel like this is your past. I feel like this is your future, right? You will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. What a beautiful message here for you, Pile 2. I hope that you enjoyed it. As you know, in my last videos, I talked briefly about trying to really get my videos pushed out there, because we seem to have a bill here in Canada that's keeping that from happening. So please share. Please like my videos. Hit that thumbs up button. And, leave a comment if you want to. I would appreciate that, even if it's an emoji, every little bit helps. So thank you very much for your support of my channel. Thank you very much for being here with me and having this reading. And I really wish you all the best, Pile 2. Hi to those of you who chose Pile 3 or this direction card. This is going to be your mermaid energy and messages reading for the month of August. I'm just going to put this card over. We will read it at the end, okay? But to get started, I rolled an astro dice and got a 5, which is the 5th house. And the 5th house is all about fun, creativity, hobbies, what you do for entertainment. It can be dating, romance, it can be passionate love affairs. Pile 7 was actually about significant others, and partnerships. So if you're looking for that, that would be in Pile 2. Sorry, it was the 7th house. And but with the 5th house, it can also be about your children. So Tarot Oracle here. Let's see, I have overall energy, and then we'll do live tarot and oracle at the end. So overall, overall energy is 50, which is a 5, right? Reduces down to a 5, which is 5th house, or we could say there's change, right? Transformation. But it's childlike devotion. You are a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. It could be both of those things for you, or one, whatever resonates. But I love the fact that this is the 5th house, and right here, overall energy, childlike devotion. And I'm just going to say, and with direction, I think that maybe staying in that childlike energy is a direction for you to maybe start taking. But let's just continue on here. We then have the Selkie and her skin, reclaiming your authenticity, okay, with the 10 of Swords. Okay, I see how those two can relate. Then we have the Beluga Whale, begin whatever you dream of now. With the 5 of Cups, which is very much looks like this card, but the sad version, I want to say, right? They're almost identical. Next we have the Vod Vandy Sprite. The ebb and flow of the tide carries good tidings. Okay. With the Knight of Wands. And finally, we have discernment with the Three of Swords. Okay, pile 3. I'm just going to say right now, I feel that somewhere along the line, pile 3, you have lost your happiness, your sense of ha-ha, your childlike wonder. I feel like this message for you is saying this is time for you to take it back. And it is reclaiming your authenticity. Who are you? Have you been wearing a mask even, pile 3? Not being who you truly are. Yeah, this is your message right here. They're saying, and I think that's a 7 too, a 2 and a 5. Yeah, so there's a choice for you to make here. You need to start planting the seeds again of your authentic self. You need to make a choice to be your authentic self. And with the 10 of Swords, this is just the mermaids, God, source, universe, whomever it is you go to for your higher power and guidance. It's them saying, put an end to that, right? That's what the 10 of Swords is. Because this, and I want to say, for whatever reason, with the swords, it's not just an ending, which it is. I feel like it's the ending of mental, because this is I feel like it's a mental thing, right? It usually is, but it's swords, so it's about your thoughts. And I feel that you have been thinking that you need to be someone else, and they're saying, but you're not happy with putting on that facade, trying to be that person. Okay? So that's a message. It's time for it to come to an end. They're here to help you with that. And this is begin whatever you dream of now. And maybe, oh, okay, so what's coming in is maybe you had to put this mask on or pretend to be this other person because, and this can be in any area of your life, what resonates with you, because you felt like you had to in order to succeed in some area. You always kind of felt like you were never able to turn around and see the 2 cups behind you and the lighthouse and the houses, because all you could see what had fallen away or was fallen over or what was negative or disheartening, whatever it might be. And you were always striving to reach your dreams, but doing it under false pretenses and a mask, and it just kept you from seeing the possibility. So when you tap into your own authenticity, who you really are, they want you to start that dream again, because I think you'll find success in it. Actually, they're saying, no, you will find success in it, right? You will be rewarded for it. You will find success. You will find happiness. All right. And here we have the ebb and flow of the tide carries good tidings with the Knight of Wands. What I want to say about the Knight of Wands here, when we think of Wands energy, that's fire. So that is like energetic, active, enthusiasm. It's like going for it. And with the Knight is really all of those things. But for you in this card, I want to say it's they want you to be inspired again. Truly inspired, not what you think is inspired. I keep repeating that. So it's not what you think, right? It's what truly inspires you. Because when you tap into that, the ebb and flow of the tide, which is balance, you're going to find that balance in your life. And when you find the balance between the head and the heart, okay, the intuition and the ego, when you find that, that is when you will find success. Because with the Knight of Wands, you want success, okay? You need to have it. You're going after it. And with discernment and 3 of Swords, again, 3 of Swords is painful. And I feel like this is just a reminder here that if you continue on without finding your true authentic self, if you continue on without knowing that you're multi-talented and, you know, a complex being, and embracing and loving who you really are, that pain's gonna stay. Okay, that pain's gonna stay there. This is the beginning. I love this. They're saying it can end if you reclaim it. If you don't reclaim it, you're gonna stay in it. So they want you to really use your discernment here when moving forward, to stay on that path of reclaiming who it is that you really are. What a beautiful message. Let's get straight into some more tarot. And to, you know, and you're trying to bring, like I always say, think back. And I know not everyone had a happy childhood, okay? But there was a moment here or there that was happy. Think back to that, okay? If you didn't have the happiest of childhoods. So let's get 3 more tarot for confirmation, clarification of what's already on the table, or further guidance or advice. So Page of Pentacles. And just look here how bright and happy, and look at the little kid, right? Holding the pentacle, all right? And that's a page, and pages are young and they're youthful and they are happy. And this might be a message that if you actually do this, right, start making the dream come true again, and that there's going to be good tidings, I believe with the Page of Pentacles, it could lead to a really great opportunity financially. It could also be once you go back to who it is that you truly are without the mask, you may even want to upgrade or develop some skills to help with this dream come true. I don't know. All right, let's look at this one here. We have the Two of Wands. This is you making the plan. This is you looking out. Looking out. You know it is what your dream is. This is you now making the plan. All right. How am I going to do it? What steps do I need to take? How do I get back to my authentic self? The Tower. Oh my heavens, you guys, this is crazy. So the Tower is death and rebirth. And I feel that they're saying 2 things here, because 2 things come in very quickly. One, yes, death and rebirth. This is going to be the rebirth. If you choose to do it, will be a rebirth for you. Being who you truly are. Being who you're truly meant to be. I also feel it's kind of like a warning that goes along right here with the Three of Swords. If you choose not to actively participate in this, then you are going to continue to feel that pain of not being who you truly are and having to wear a mask that you really don't want to wear. Okay, let's get 2 more oracles here and then we'll read the last one. But I even see now, like, see how this direction, they're pointing you in the right direction, but you need to take the steps to move forward. Perseverance, stay the course. All right, I don't need to say anything more about that. We'll just leave it. More advice, more guidance. Imagine. May you look beyond what can be seen. That's your wishes. That is planting the seeds, knowing what you're planting them for, okay? Because you know who you are and what it is that you want. And last, let's take a look at this pile 3. Direction. Trust your inner compass and find your bearings. All right? That goes right here with that. Or here with the Two of Wands, you standing and you looking out, right? Pretend there's a compass right there in front of you. Decide which direction you're going to go in. You have 2 choices. All right, pile 3, that is it. So once again, I will ask you to throw a thumbs up here, a like for me. If you've watched my other videos, you know I'm having a bit of an issue with the algorithm here due to a bill in Canada. So I'm working hard on that. And I actually was pulling cards. It's so funny. And it said, don't be afraid to ask for help. So I'm asking. Please share, please like, subscribe to my channel. That way you'll definitely get my videos. And, you know, throw a message down if you want to. I would appreciate it. I love hearing from people. So thank you very much for your support. Thank you for your time. And I will see you in your next reading.